In early December, the morning commute is slowed by delivery vans idling at every curb. Packages, once luxuries, now feel like rations arriving just in time. A child wakes up to a half-finished stocking because a shipment of ornaments was stalled at a port. Overworked retail employees begin their shifts before sunrise, and families meticulously plan their budgets, hoping that prices won't spike after the next news alert. You can feel the pressure in the grocery aisle as shelves are restocked at a frantic pace. If this invisible machine ever stops, Christmas itself would unravel. Parents would have to explain empty trees, small retailers would face ruin, and the small rituals that bind neighbors together would break. This is the system we depend on. The global economy in overdrive to meet a seasonal surge in consumption. That surge is more than a cultural tradition. It is a conflict between insatiable demand and finite infrastructure. In the United States, the National Retail Federation forecasts that November-December retail sales will top $1 trillion for the first time. Households plan to spend about $890 per person on gifts, food, and decorations. That amount of money creates winners such as retailers, logistics firms and workers hired for the season, and losers, including producers in countries where tariffs raise costs and consumers whose budgets are eaten by inflation. In 2024, the U.S. imported 2.37 million containers in December, the second highest month on record. Ports reached near capacity even before the influx of last-minute orders. The battle extends beyond the U.S. Global online holiday sales reached $1.2 trillion in 2024. Behind those numbers lies a hidden engine, the container ship and its supporting infrastructure. Most holiday gifts travel in steel boxes that stack like Lego bricks on enormous vessels. In December 2024, the United States moved over 2.3 million 20-foot equivalent units, TEUs, through its ports. Those containers carry everything from video game consoles to holiday lights, and they pass through a finely tuned network of ship captains, crane operators, truck drivers, and warehouse workers. Historically, this network operated on a just-in-time basis. Inventory was kept low, and production lines ran at capacity because lean supply chains maximized profits. The efficiency was invisible. Consumers never considered where a toy was made or how far a sweater traveled. But this system is not academic. It is the reason a family in Calgary can purchase German chocolate and a Bangladeshi t-shirt at the same store. The turning point came with the pandemic. When COVID-19 struck, factories in Asia shut down. Ocean carriers canceled voyages, and workers at U.S. ports stayed home. Americans confined to their homes shifted spending from services to goods, ordering exercise bikes, game consoles, and furniture. The lean supply chain couldn't handle the surge. Containers were stranded at ports as the number of truck drivers and crane operators plummeted. A shortage of empty containers developed because millions were scattered around the world, stuck after delivering personal protective equipment. For the first time in decades, supermarket shelves sat empty. This moment exposed how small disruptions compound in a system engineered to operate at full capacity. By 2025, the scars of that crisis remain. Inflation and geopolitical tensions have replaced pandemic lockdowns as the new sources of fragility. Tariffs on Chinese imports threaten to reduce U.S. purchasing power by $123 billion and increase prices on electronics by up to 69%. Retail analysts expect the bulk of holiday spending growth to come from higher prices rather than more items. That reality has altered consumer behavior. Surveys show that nearly 58% of shoppers begin holiday buying in October, long before Black Friday. Generation Z plans to cut holiday budgets by 23%, while baby boomers intend to spend more. Meanwhile, online purchases are surging. E-commerce sales are forecast to rise 7.9% year-over-year, compared with 2.3% for brick-and-mortar stores. Mobile shopping is predicted to account for more than half of online spending. Artificial intelligence now shapes roughly 1/5 of online orders, steering consumers towards specific products and enabling retailers to anticipate demand. In this environment, the Christmas economy. Roughly 20% of annual U.S. retail sales is not only massive, but deeply unstable. Even a modest delay at a port or sudden tariff can cascade through the system. The modern holiday rush also reveals how consumption differs across countries and classes. World Remit's dataset shows that American households spend about 1,205 United States dollars in total on Christmas, including 831 United States dollars on gifts and the rest on food and decorations. Canadians and Germans spend more overall, about 1,717 United States dollars and 1,653 United States dollars, respectively. But Americans devote a higher share, about 69% of their budget, to presents, second only to the United Kingdom's 70%. Yet the US spends only 1.6% of average household income on the holiday, less than countries such as Cameroon or the Philippines. These differences hint at deeper inequalities. Holiday spending is concentrated in high-income households, while lower-income families rely on credit or cut other expenses to participate in holiday rituals. The future of the Christmas economy will likely depend on whether consumers continue to value physical goods or shift toward experiences. Gift cards and digital services, a trend already visible in younger generations and emphasized by AI-driven recommendation. Christmas is a stress test because it compresses a year's worth of consumption into 2 months. Retailers hire hundreds of thousands of seasonal workers, between 265,000 and 365,000 in 2025, to handle the surge and then lay them off after New Year's Day. Massive volumes of goods flow through ports, warehouses, and delivery networks at speeds that leave little room for error. Each year, minor shocks, such as weather events, labor strikes, or tariffs, threaten to break the chain. The system holds for now, but cracks are visible. Inflation squeezes budgets, climate change makes shipping lanes more unpredictable, and geopolitical rivalries lead to new trade barriers. Meanwhile, consumers in the global north demand ever faster shipping and deeper discounts, making the entire structure more brittle. What comes next is uncertain. Will consumers continue to spend over $1 trillion every holiday season? Or will economic and environmental constraints force us to rethink our traditions? Could the shift toward digital gifts, experiences, and sustainability relieve pressure on the physical supply chain? Or will rising populations in emerging markets offset any reductions? If tariffs or climate-induced disruptions persist, will companies relocate production, diversify suppliers, or invest in domestic manufacturing? The choices we make in the coming years about what we value, how we shop, and how we organize global trade will determine whether Christmas remains the ultimate stress test of the global economy or becomes an example of how resilience can be built into even our most cherished traditions. If you found value in this exploration of how a holiday tradition exposes the fragility and scale of our global economy, consider supporting this channel. Like the video, subscribe for more deep dive economic stories, and stay tuned for the next topic we'll unpack together.